So I planted this one summer squash out here, and a couple of days ago, this was the only fruit. Is it? Do you still call it a fruit if it's a vegetable? I don't know, but that was the only one on there. And now there's another one here. There's another one here. There's another one right there. This thing's going off, and it's going off since so what I did was I planted this here and I put some mulch around it, and then I came back like a couple of weeks later and pulled all the mulch off and put bone meal and fruit tree fertilizer in the soil around it and mixed it all in, and then put the mulch back on top, and since I did that, it's just exploded. And then I've got some pineapple plants here. This one's got a pineapple on it. That's a monstera. That used to live inside, but it got too big, so I brought it out here. This is a mullein plant. And then this is called Leaf of Life up here. I've got a few of these actually. I need to put the other two in the ground. And that's a puppy dog trying to dig her way under the fence. No, 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 get back inside. Thank you. Carly. Hi, Bubba. So these are called long beans, and one thing I haven't been able to figure out with these is how they got their name. I don't get it. That's crazy. These are called toothache plants. They're like a natural pain reliever. And this one has started to bloom its flowers for the first time. I've never seen the flowers on any of my toothache plants yet. And then this is katuk, and it has also started to bloom some little red flowers as well, and I've never seen these before either, so I'll have to look those up. But yeah, cool. My weary peppers have started to come in as well now. This one not yet, but this one's got a few. I got more peppers over here in that patch over there, but I haven't seen the weary peppers. Try saying that 5 times fast. I haven't seen those blooming until now. Sorry about the AC noise, my compressor's right here. But these are my watermelon, or this is my watermelon vine, and it is showing fruit for the first time as well. Get out of there, please. Out. Thank you. So apparently these have both male and female flowers, and you don't necessarily need to pollinate, self-pollinate them. The bees will usually do it, but you can also just clip off one of the male flowers. I believe the ones without the fruit are the male flowers, and the ones with the fruit are the females. There's another one there. So I'll probably do that at some point, but yeah, these are cool. There's 2 more here. There's one there, and another one there. Oh, there's another one there. Wow, this has got way more than I thought it did. I took a look a few minutes ago and only spotted, I think, 2, but now I'm looking closer. There's a few more as well. So yeah, this is actually a watermelon plant from a seed that I planted from a watermelon that I ate. And you know how rare it is to find seeded watermelons these days, so I took advantage. I've got a few more growing in little pots in my window, which I'll show you in a second, and then I've got a bunch more watermelon seeds just stored away for later as well. These are all watermelon plants as well that I planted from seeds from the same watermelon that I ate. So there's a bunch of them here. They'll need to go out into the garden soon. These are, as we call them in Australia, lychees. I think you guys call them lychees here. But again, these are fruits that I ate and saved the seeds and was able to grow these little lychee saplings. So they'll need to go out in the garden soon. I've got a couple more that I just planted a couple of days ago. So hopefully those will take off as well. And then in here are organic turmeric tubers that I planted, it must be almost a year ago now, and for the longest time there was only just one sprouted, and over the last month I would say they've just taken off. Like I planted about 20 of them in here, which was probably too many, and I didn't think that they were actually going to sprout because they were too close together, but I was wrong. So I got a bunch of organic turmeric growing here. This is just all mint, needs to be harvested. And then over here, hello Papa. Hi Bubba, what are you doing? Over here I've got a bunch of, this is called Panadol. Again, it's another natural kind of pain relieving plant. And then this is Cuban oregano, and this has just exploded. This has taken over this whole garden bed, so I need to harvest this. This is shit, what do you call it? Stevia. I've got some Jacinto kale growing in the back there, but again, this stuff's just choking everything else out. I've got some more mint growing here. I ripped all the mint out of this garden, but apparently mint is unkillable, so I've still got some more growing, but that's cool because I just harvest this and put it in my juices. This is a cabbage that I'm growing from a cabbage that I ate. Just kind of chopped the bottom off and let it sit in some water for a while until it started to grow roots, and then I transplanted it into this garden bed. Same thing with this celery here. And then here's the kale. I probably need to harvest this now because I think it's starting to, oh no, that's not seed, that's new leaf growth. So yeah, I've got a few of these in here. There's another little one there. There's an even smaller one there that's not really doing anything. But yeah, I'm growing a lot of stuff, but I need to educate myself more on when and how to harvest specific plants, because I'm not too familiar with that. This is just my second season of growing at the moment. So that's a loquat tree. This is all valerian and mullein. These are passion fruit vines. This is a banana tree. I've got a dog taking a poop right there. This is a blueberry bush. Blueberries. This is a Scarlet Beauty plum tree. This is my mulberry tree, which is starting to show some little fruits as well. And then here I have a bunch of different stuff, rosemary and plumerias that I'm growing from cuttings. There's peppers in here. There's another leaf of life there. That's soursop over here in the corner. That's an apple tree right here that I grew from seed. This one right here. I've got some sage growing next to it, some thyme. This is, I think this is turmeric as well, black turmeric if I'm not mistaken. There's a variety called black turmeric, I guess. This is turmeric too, regular kind of turmeric, I think. Lavender. These are a hybrid kind of pepper. I can't remember, cross between jalapenos and something else, I believe. Some more thyme there. Got dragon fruits over here. And then there's a mango tree there. There's another mango tree here. More sage, oregano, katooks, mullein, sickly looking parsley, Thai basil, more Thai basil. This is ginger. These are pretty poorly looking strawberries. And then these are Everglade tomatoes. Some look better than others. I had a bunch of really crazy producing Everglade tomatoes a while back. I posted about them. I showed you the fruits from them, the tomatoes from them. They were prolific and they all died. I don't know what happened, but I don't have those anymore. These are toothache plants, as I showed you. Peppers, different kinds of peppers. That's a grape vine that I planted from seeds of red grapes that I ate. What else do we have? Oh, that's an elderberry bush that will have to go in the ground eventually, or an elderberry tree. This is Thai basil. Yeah, that's Thai basil as well. These are sweet potato slips that I need to cut and put in water to grow some roots and then replant. This is a long bean vine. This is strawberry guava. There's a couple of goji berry bushes here. One looks significantly better than the other. That's another long bean. These are both blackberry bushes. This is cayenne pepper, and this is also cayenne pepper. These are sunflowers, and they've just started to bloom, which I'll show you in a sec. I have to walk around the other side of them. This is another soursop tree. So let me step around here. That's a Sasha. Hi, Bubba. Oh, girl. Sunflowers starting to bloom. Grew these from seeds as well, just planted them in a pot. Really cool. And then I showed you my watermelon around here. I think that's about it. I got a stack of firewood for next winter. It's kind of unsightly, but it is what it is. My fire pit. Hey, can we stop eating the bark? That would be awesome. Thank you, Bubba. So yeah, that's what I got going on. Little fledgling food forest tour. Hi, Bubba. And of course, the ever-present awesome view in the backyard.